Just getting everything set up here. Hello. Alright, I'm back. My SD card was full. So we're starting over. We didn't get very far, so that's good. It's good. Always a new problem. But the good thing about new problems is they become old problems. So we're already getting virtuous in the beginning. Let the new problems become old problems. Don't let them become habits. Let them stay mistakes. Because if they happen more than once, they're habits, and it's not a mistake. Alright? We're in some work clothes today, because I just got off my other job. Now we're doing this job. Job after job. Job. All these damn blow jobs. Technically giving you a blow job right now. How? Because I'm blowing shit out of my mouth. It's a job. I don't know. It's something. There's something there. Dax, what do you want? We're not even in the shot over here. Hey! It's me. We're still getting set up. I'm comfortable. I don't care that this isn't always professional. Okay? I come here to read the book. That's why we're here, if you don't know. But, before I read, I like to give you a little welcome. Welcome to the magnificent show. Another fantastic episode where we read a chapter from this book and I yap about it. I talk something. I say something. I give you my input and you can agree with it or you can disagree with it. It doesn't really matter. As long as you know, you enjoyed your stay. That's what it's about, you know. You go to a friend's house, you're not there to argue or prove a point. You're there to chill, hang out. Let's enjoy each other's company. That's why we're here. Right, Dax? You just want to... She's a freak. You just want it all. All of it. She doesn't care. There's no such thing as personal space with animals, is there? They'll get as close as you let them. Your butthole smells good. Yes, it does. Get that away from me. Am I liking this? I think I like this shot. I wish it was a little lower, but then I want to get my light in here that I like to include because it's a cool light. Okay. All right, I'm going to adjust the TV because I want it more zoomed in on my face. Where are we going to sit? We're going to sit right here? Does this look good? We're good here? Dax, you got to give me a break. I'm not even ready yet, yo. You can't just be demanding my attention yet. It doesn't matter what you say to them because
They don't understand you. You can say, you're a stupid little kitty cat.
I know it might sound harsh,
But if you say it really giggly, and goofy, they think it's love. I love you and I hate you. Yes, I do. See?
I'm just thinking still. I'll save it for next episode. I'm just thinking of new angles for myself. I want it a little bit lower, and I think I can achieve that. But that requires a lot of movement for me. And I should really just get on with the show. Get on with the book. Get on with getting this thing over with. I think there could be a better focus on my face. Don't you agree? That looks better, right? I think it does. Good enough. Yes. It's a camera from the 80s, so what are you gonna get? What you gonna do? Ring. Who's that? Hello? Who is it? I don't know. No joke for you. Don't got anything. Don't got nothing. No joke there. Maybe there'll be a joke applied. Hello? It's my haters. What you guys want? Huh? I don't care. I know, stupid. Alright. We're not changing anything. I keep debating about changing more things, but let's not get on with this book. You thought I was gonna start talking about it. Nope. I'm gonna get a drink and a beef jerky stick. And I'm gonna take a piss. So, give me a moment. Even though you don't need to, because I can cut. We're gonna cut, so I'm gonna appear right back here with a beef jerky stick and a drink and an empty bladder. Okay? Okay. Good. Double check recording shit. We're 6 minutes in already. Wasted 6 minutes of your time. Not mine. I know, what a guy. What an asshole. He came here and talked about nothing. I yapped. Have you took anything yet from this? You've been here this long. Have you took anything? Can you pause the video right now and say you learned something? Can you take anything away? Anything. Could I tell you I took anything away? You know, does it matter? You're gonna die, huh? Does it matter? You can't take anything with you after here. This is it. So you might as well enjoy that little, the space between birth and death. Because that's all it is. You're born, what the fuck, and then you're dead. This place, that's a great summary. If you can't summarize it less than that. Born, what the fuck, dead. Born, WTF, dead. Good summarization of life. All right, I'm gonna. We're back. We got our delicious new tonic right here. Eyeball, my third eye. Time to open the chakras. You gotta sniff stuff deep into your your chesticle. Okay, I'm sniffing the mic. You can send it. You can just give it a light sniff and, that smells good, but send it into your soul. Get it deep in there. You really got it. These little moments, these little smells, okay? Good drink. Man, I'm not in the shot. Still a rookie. I don't mind being a rookie. These episodes aren't even going to be book readings by the end of it. It's going to be me yapping here for 30 minutes. No, we'll get to it. Give it time. Let it marinate. We're here. Relax. You know I got to do it. I can't resist. Oh, the repeated joke. All right, we got our jerky. Let's crack this open. We got Vermont. Check it out wherever we're at. We got Vermont turkey jerky. Uncured turkey pepperoni. Why is it called uncured? Any of you know that? I could Google it, but I'm not going to. I'd rather remain in the unknown. I don't have to know everything. All I know. It looks really red down here with the lighting. But yeah, we got some turkey jerky. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna sit here and just chill. You're getting a snack time with me. This is snack time. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock snack time. It's 10:34. 10 o'clock, we're putting an energy drink in. Last caffeine supplement of the day. And you gotta have caffeine with something. For me anyway. Because then I just get too jittery if nothing is in my body. With the caffeine. You set that right there. Right on my couch. Like a barbarian. Alright. Enough yammer. Let's begin our beloved meditations for mortals. That would be us, right? I would only assume mortals are going to be reading this book. Alright. Can you read that on the 80s cam? Probably not. Maybe if we had better lighting and a cameraman behind it. Oh, there we go. No? Oh. Finish things. Do you want to see the page? There's words on the page. This is real. This is a real follow along. Okay? Gotta always look at where I'm at. Gotta remain somehow. Something. Finish things on the magic of completion. It's gonna be a good one. Can we tell? They're all good. We got only 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 pages. Not 3 pages, the 1, 2, 3. Let's see how many words we come across that I don't know. When my husband does the dishes, he always leaves some platter in the sink. What an asshole. Some surface unwiped. I tried to correct the behavior until I remembered that if I finish everything in my work in progress folder, I'm afraid I'll die. What? Alright, let's see. That was just a quote to start our chapter from Sarah Maguso. Alright, Sarah Maguso. I don't know what you're gone about, but let's see. There is a mysterious energy in finishing things, contemplating the matter in advance. You'd assume that seeing a project through to the end might leave you feeling depleted, especially if it's the one that's been hanging around for a while. Yet the truth is that completion replenishes energy rather than using it up. So getting into the habit of finishing what you start creates fuel for further meaningful productivity. I'd agree. Always feels good to get a project done. So basically, completion replenishes energy. I'd say so, because if you don't complete the thing that you're thinking about, it's only using up your energy because you just keep thinking about it instead of doing it. You might as well do it, get out of the head, and move on to the next thing. You're gonna gain energy that way. In a way, you might like maybe you work 6 hours on a project in a day, and it might feel draining, but completing it feels good in a way to where it's out of your head. No more to stress about it. Move on. The project's done over. Instead of procrastinating on it, it's gonna drain you further. All right. Perfectionists love to begin new endeavors because the moment of starting belongs to the world of limitlessness. For as long as you haven't done any work on a project, it's still possible to believe that the end result might match the ideal in your mind. I feel like I relate with that shit. I wouldn't call myself a perfectionist by any means, but I do love starting new things and seeing where it goes. That's why I'm here in this moment, doing things, right? Don't be afraid to start things, guys. Don't be afraid to start things knowing that you might fail it, because then that thought just makes it to where you never tried anything at all. Down here in the deep blue sea. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I said it and I followed that thought. All right, you can luxuriate in the feeling of pure potential. Luxuriate. You can luxuriate. Does that just mean like an idea of feeling good about something? Is that what that means? We're Googling it. Oh, where's my handy dandy phone? Where's that at? You took it. Where's my phone? It just means to enjoy yourself in your own way. We're luxuriating right now. Let's continue the book, shall we? Or we could lower the camera. Nah, we're here. You can luxuriate in the feeling of pure potential. It's like opening the curtains one weekend morning in childhood to find the streets and gardens blanketed in virgin snow. It's an interesting way of putting it. It's like ruminating on a future that you have an idea of like something new you're starting that you can. It's exciting. It's exciting to vision what you can go after. By contrast, finishing things means slogging your way through the messy, imperfect reality of what the project actually became. The childhood analogy this invokes for me is grinding to the end of history's homework essays. For me, the childhood analogy this invokes for me is the grinding to the end of a history homework essay. And not because I didn't like history essays. I was a huge nerd and probably enjoyed them more than playing in the snow. Yeah, he's definitely a nerd. Who the hell would rather do homework than play in the snow? But only starting them, finishing them, mired. Mired. Remember that word? Remember mired? We learned what mired meant a few episodes ago. Stuck means stuck. Mired. So he's stuck in disgust. Social psychologists describe what's going on here using the language of construal level theory. It refers to the way we conceive of. Damn it, Duxie, ducks. Just chewing on cards. We can't be doing this. Social psychologists describe what's going on here using the language of construal level theory, which refers to the way we conceive of objects and events as if from different mental altitudes. The classic example concerns summer vacations. Consider how you'd like to spend your next year and likely to picture it, figuratively speaking, from... Gosh, look at this craziness. She just can't give up.
Whoa, I like the whoop.
All right, we got her distracted over there. Let's read over. Where were we? I lost my spot. Consider how you'd like to spend your next year, and you're likely to picture it, figuratively speaking. From 30,000 feet, you might see yourself going to the beach, or hiking in the mountains, or relaxing as a family. But when the vacation draws closer, you'll descend a few thousand feet and start focusing in on details. Which beach, which mountain trails, which restaurants to eat at, and so forth. Similarly, at the start of any major undertaking, we see it in outline, smooth if a little blurry. It's only as we dig in that we begin to encounter the flaws, the compromises, and the grunt work involved, at which point we make the error of assuming that a new endeavor might be free of such imperfections. Really, of course, what makes the new endeavor more appealing is just that we're seeing in a mental distance we fail to realize, in the words of the psychology writer Jude King, that every worthwhile goal is supposed to feel hard, unglamorous, unsexy, at least for some of the time you're actually putting in the work. And it's true. It's easier in the mind, It's always that idea. You have an idea of something and what you want, and it's usually never reality. It's never reality. Vacationing on the beach, It's hot, you're sweaty, there's fucking sand in your cracks. You're bored for a few hours until dinner comes. That's vacation. Not saying that's 24/7, but that's a realistic thing to expect from a vacation on the beach. But that's just me. I'm not a beach guy, but it's a good example. And as far as work goes, there's always, you can find something you love, but there's gonna be little dynamics to whatever you're after that you're not gonna like, that you're not gonna love everything about one thing. It's only until you start your journey. It's only until you really start your journey that you realize what's real and what's got to be done for the idea of what you want to achieve in this so-called life. So you got to figure out if you're gonna like it, and just go through the endeavor. Okay, there's gonna be things that suck, but you wanted this. You wanted it. Okay, as long as you enjoy it more than, as long as you find more enjoyment in it than non-enjoyment and suffering, whatever you want to call it. All right, let's move on. We got little Daxie here sitting down for once. That feels good, so I can focus. All right, no, stay. And yet, in reality, repeatedly starting but rarely finishing things, or finishing them only under duress. What is duress? Threats, violence, constraints, or other actions brought to bear to someone to do something. So it's like when you're forced to do something, in a way. And yet, in reality, repeatedly starting but rarely finishing things, or finishing them only under duress, is a recipe for misery. You get fewer worthwhile things done, not least because whenever you hit a difficult patch in whatever you're doing, there are several other projects to which you can scurry off instead. You never accumulate a track record of accomplishments in which to take pride. You never benefit from the feedback you have received had you shared your work with others. You become filled with self-loathing and overwhelmed by the number of unfinished items on your plate. People think finishing things would drain them even more of their energy, and they get tired just thinking about it. Steve Chandler writes, they don't see that leaving things unfinished is what causing the low levels of energy. He suggests spending one day robotically completing as much unfinished business as you can. Notice at the end of the day how much energy you've got. You'll be amazed. It's good stuff here. Dax, no biting the cord. I don't like this angle. I keep blocking my TV. The idea is like, it's whatever. We'll fix it. Doesn't help the little Daxie here. We're just gonna put the book in her face, and she can't now get to me. Boom. We solved it. We solved the problem. She can't get to me if I have the book. New ways to get in the way. Can't read through her tail here. Where were we? Finish things. Do things. Finish things. Move on. No. You guys, you don't know how much angry I am. You don't know how much angry I am. How sad. How much I want to yell. No. Guys. A moment of silence. She knows she did wrong. She's over there scared. No. Motherfucker. You guys, this is a $2.20 drink. I'm done. We're done. So, Goose Frappa. Daxie, that motherfucker. What do I do? I just cried. Oh, and there's sticky drink all over the floor. All right. We're gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna get my belt. She's over there. She don't want to come back over here. That's good. Don't come back over here. I'm disappointed, guys. This is the low of the day. You've been here. I didn't even see it happening. I was busy reading. We're gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna clean this up. I hope Dax stays over there. That mother trucker. My hand's a little sticky too now. Her mouth's wide open. You know those things that cats do? You know what I'm talking about. They open their mouth. Do that weird smell thing. Disappointed. I'm disappointed in her. Where were we? Not finishing your project, so you always feel drained. You finish your project, you'll feel good about yourself. So finish your projects, guys. God damn it. God, I just can't shake the mood now. Got sticky drink on me and not in me. The trick to finishing things when the prospect seems overwhelming is simply to redefine what counts as finished. Instead of viewing the completion of a project as something that happens only occasionally, after days or weeks of work, think of your days as consisting in the sequential completion of series of small deliverables. Deliverables is monstrous business speak. of course, invoking the solus milieu in which people talk of cloudifying business critical learnings and future-proofing core competencies. I'm trying to get out of here, guys. That drink falling over. It's the little things I enjoy, these drinks and my jerky and competencies. It's like skills, a stack of skills. And future-proofing core competencies. But that's exactly why I like it. It's so drab that it drains the drama from the act of finishing. You're casting it as something so utterly routine, you might do it over the course of every day. Yeah, see, that's the important of routines. You get the mundane things done anyway because it's so built into you. That's why it's good to have a system. That's why discipline beats talent, effort. You combine discipline and effort, and you show up every day. You're gonna go far, kid. You're gonna go far. Let's get this over with. To define your next deliverable, clarify some outcome you could attain in a single sitting. In the next few minutes, say, or even an hour or two at most, then work until you reach it. If you need to send a difficult email, write the email and send. Rather than beginning it and then letting it fester in your drafts, for bigger projects, break off a piece, finish the research for the first section of the project, finalize the paint colors for the living room, select your workout plan, and schedule your first session in the gym. Do it and be done with it. Put it on your done list. Then move on. See, it's good stuff. That's what I'm saying. Just get it in, get it out. Get it in, get it out. Stop thinking about it, get it done. Get it done, move on. Whatever it is. If it fails, at least you did something. That's how you progress. Figuring it out. This is the whole point of this chapter, remember? Just finish things. Finish things. Alright, let's finish the last paragraph. As you get into the swing of things, completion ceases to be a matter of occasional stress-filled... What the hell is this word? Crescendos? Oh. As you get into the swing of this, completion ceases to be a matter of occasional stress-filled crescendos of effort, and your days instead involve a low-key process of moving small, clearly defined packages of work across your desk and out of the door. That's a well way of putting it. That's what success even is. Like, whoever you see, I don't know, big wigs, whatever, it's a lot of small little moving levers each day. When you see somebody who's far in life, whatever you want to call far, they did something small every day and it just stacks up. And that's all it takes. Little baby steps every fucking day. As long as you're moving, see, that's what it matters. If you're never pulling a lever each day to move yourself, you gotta start doing it. There's levers to be pulled. Wrong lever. Wrong lever. Each ending provides an energy boost for the next. It works so well, I suspect, because it means acting in harmony with reality. For finite humans, every movement is the endpoint of sorts, experienced once, then done forever. Treating what you do with your time as a sequence of tiny completions means falling into line with how things really are. Work is done, then forgotten, says the Tao Te Ching. Ooh, we read that. Tao Te Ching. Tao Te Ching. We read that book because of Poods. Good old PewDiePie. Work is done, then forgotten. It's a good way of putting it. It's like this. I'm doing this video. I enjoyed it. I put in my work. I go put it together. I put it out. And I move on. It's done. Move on. It's forgotten. It's good. I don't know. Move on. Therefore, it lasts forever. You're no longer fighting the current, but letting it carry you forward. Life is less effort that way. Boom. We're done. We're done. I got jerky. I probably wasted that much. She's still over there, just laying on the couch. She knows she did something. That's good. It's good that you knew. Cats love doing that shit. They love knocking shit over. Why? Oh, here she comes. She thinks she's forgiven. Oh, back so soon. You want to knock it over again? No treats for you tonight. I'm going to have to watch that. Little Daxie. So yeah, finish things. Good chapter. Not really hard to take anything. Like, you understand. I don't have to beat you over the head with it over and over. Finish your projects. Stop starting stuff and not finishing it. Finish it. Move on. Because if you keep starting stuff and never finishing it, you never get to have that reward. Never get to feel what it really means to start something, to go through with it, to feel proud of yourself. Alright? So, if you're going to start something, try to finish that. Alright? Then move on to the next thing. That way you get some sort of energy boost. Some sort of reward system going on. Alright. I think I'm going to crack open another one of these. We're going to have to do something to prevent that. What do? We're just going to put a little makeshift cup. We're preventing it. I'd be an idiot to keep setting it here. I would expect the same thing to happen. Anywho, anyway, anyhow, we're done. We did it. I got a mess to clean up. So, I won't see you. I Won't see you. I won't see you. Dak's gonna get us out of here. She's a mean little kitty who just poured $1 worth of my drink down the drain onto the floor, and I gotta clean that up. Now I got something to do. All right, I'm out. Enough yammer, jammer. I'm done talking. Go. Get on with your day. Go do something. Go finish something, whether it be big or small. All right, bye. I'm done. I'm really done. I'm done.
Bougie, 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 boo.
Mufasa. Woo, 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 woo. She's a purry kitty. The purry kitty. That's how you know it's a good cat, when they just don't care. I'm a little cat, and I don't care. And she purring while doing it. It's okay, we still love you, even though you did that to my drink. I forgive you. You don't